Mortgage rates and increasing housing prices are just a few of the things to factor in for this current housing market, especially if you're looking to buy a home right now. Here to answer some of your biggest questions about the current Tri-Cities market is Rick Chantry with NETAR. Rick, thank you for joining us today.
My pleasure.
Well, obviously we know that those mortgage rates are rising and they are not looking pretty right now. Tell us what people are seeing as they shop for homes.
We're seeing the market we're still short of inventory. We just don't have enough houses, and unfortunately the sellers are saying, well, gee, it's going to cost me a lot more to buy now, so I'm not going to sell. I'll stay where I'm at. So it's still a seller's market. Yes, they have gone up. $300,000 a year ago, your payment was $1,250 to $1,300, and now it's over $2,000. So that's a big difference, and to take that $700 out of the economy per month that usually you would go out and use to buy whatever you wanted to buy. Now it's it's in your mortgage. So we're seeing a slowdown of people buying, but part of it is because we don't have any inventory yet. Our inventory is really low.
You just brought up a great point here that the inventory is extremely low here in the Tri-Cities. How volatile is it right now, and how competitive is the market here?
Market's very competitive. We're seeing some people lower their prices at the close when they sell, but some of that is because, in my opinion, they raised the prices thinking they were going to make a lot more. But yet they still, even after they lower the price, they're making more than they did before the pandemic. So people are happy.
Well, if you are looking to buy a house right now and you maybe in the future are wanting to buy a house, what are some tips and tricks you want to give people?
Well, find a good realtor. I'm going to say
Step
that.
one.
Yes, that's step one. Find one that knows the market and knows how to, and a good loan officer that can get you pre-approved for the house that you can and want to afford. Sometimes you can afford more than you want to spend. And so please just get a good loan officer and a good realtor, and they'll guide you through it.
And I know that we just were talking about the future of this. Do we expect the market to continue to stay this way for quite some time?
We actually do. We, looking at the statistics that we have, we expect that the market's going to continue to stay strong. Unless things go really crazy like they did back in the early 80s, I think things are going to continue to be strong because rents have gone up as well. And so as rents go up, then it's not as bad when you buy the house. So I think, yeah, things are going to continue to
So just
maintain.
to hit home on that point, there's no better time to buy than now, right?
You're correct. If you'd have bought a year ago, that'd have been better, but that's gone. We can't look back. We have to look forward, and it's always a good time to buy because the market is still going up in price. And let me tell you, real estate is regional. It's not, what's happening on the west or the east coast is not necessarily happening in the Tri-Cities. Tri-Cities has got a totally different market, and it is its own. It's not, you watch and you see national news that the market is dropping, but it doesn't seem to be happening here.
Well, Rick, thank you so much for joining us today. Unfortunate, but yet fortunate news kind of all in one here.
Yeah.
Just fingers crossed that maybe, those that are out buying a house, they find exactly what they're hoping for.
We hope so.
Absolutely. Well, again, thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us this afternoon.